All right, time for Champions League action. We're here at home against Atalanta, and I hope that we actually do better this time than we did in our last home Champions League match. We want a win. We absolutely want to get a victory here. We want to get a win by a high margin so that we can then go to their place and beat them again. I think that we beat them before in the Premier League, but I don't remember exactly. So let's see what we can do here. Messi on to Ronaldo, and that's how this gets started. Now, after this, in a couple of days, we play against Bayern in the league, which is going to be pretty rough. Maradona's fouled right away. And so that's the way this one starts. We'll see how that Bayern match goes. We just hope for another victory because we want to keep gaining points and holding on to our lead in the league. And we have to deal right away with a free kick. But Lev Yashin is more than equal to the task. He must be tired, by the way. He plays a lot for us. Jurgen Kroy, who we bought, hasn't played even a minute. Pele over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo forward looking for Eriksen and can't quite find him. And this is not looking good, is it? And we need to get back and in front of them before they attack. It's a good counterattack there by Atalanta. And this is going to be a corner kick, so this might not be quite as easy as I was hoping. Here comes the corner, and it's up and over, and we're able to head it back, but only back to the taker. And it's funny how when you have an attacking corner, you look at one sort of thing. When you have a defending corner, you just, if you're like me, you kind of close your eyes, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see what's going to happen. Best wins this back to Lev Yashin. Not exactly the best decision by either Best or Yashin. That wasn't a great pass. And we probably could have done better. But Pele goes back to win this, and look at him putting on that little burst of speed, a little bit of slow then fast tempo. Back to Eriksen to Breitner, and we've done it. Paul Breitner with the goal, and it's 1-0. And that was an excellent pass. Good way to set that up by Pele. You saw him do a little bit of, you can see this right here, a little bit of hurry up, slow down, get them off of rhythm. And then goes here with a pass to Eriksen, and Eriksen finds Breitner coming through. And we put Breitner here in the Segundo Volante role because we were trying to figure out who to put in there. I didn't want to start anybody who was, not really fully match fit, and we had a couple of guys looking tired. He's playing out of his normal position and role, but that was awesome. Best over to Eriksen, down to De Vici. Maybe that's where we should play him. Ronaldo now. Ronaldo back to Breitner, and this time his shot is easily deflected. It's not quite that easy, and Maradona's injured. Oh dear, what kind of injury is it? It is a potential thigh injury, so hopefully this isn't going to be too bad. And who do we put on, Law, Mount, or Charlton? I think we put on the captain. So, oh, captain, my captain. 25 minutes into this, let's hope that Charlton can make a difference. And that really is a shame because I like watching Diego play. Hopefully he won't be out for too long. If he's out for a long time, then I don't know what we're going to do. It's going to be a little bit embarrassing. We do have enough players to cover, but that means that we're going to have to rely heavily on Jong Woo-young, who won't be a substitute anymore, is basically what's going to happen. It's another corner. By the way, Jong Woo-young wanted to be a star player anyway, and I kind of promised it to him. I make a lot of lies I don't intend to keep, or a lot of promises I don't intend to keep on Football Manager. This is where I get my practice in lying, so I don't have to lie so much in real life. Here's Pele. Pele with a whole bunch of guys around him, and it still somehow goes over to Breitner. I don't know how Pele did that. Ronaldo now, and this has popped up and out for a corner. That was also pretty impressive by Pele. He looks like he's starting to wake up a little bit here. This is obviously going far post. You can see this coming, and it's Breitner who ends up with this in the back and knocks a shot that almost goes in. That was a surprise, and that is out for a goal kick. So let's get up and try to get this ball back and try to knock another one in. And it's Edwards who wins this in the back to De Vici. De Vici over to Breitner, and he just misses it, is all there was to it. So we'll see what we can do. Best wins this over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes us up right side to Breitner. Forward for Charlton. Excellent. And Bobby's shot, unfortunately, is stopped. Best here with this again. And it's lumped over to something happened there. Breitner with a 2-footed tackle, and they're going to say that he was fouled. So, yeah, that's not the sort of tackle we want to see. Ronaldo over to Edwards, down to Figueroa, back to Edwards to Eriksen. Eriksson up to Best. Here we go. And he has a couple of men. He finds Pele. Pele was offside, came back on, and then that wasn't much of a shot by Pele. You can see here again, Pele moving forward here. He ran in an offside position and then had to slow down to come back and created space but didn't do anything with it. So as odd as it is to say, I do think that Pele has some room for improvement, and we'll hope that he trains well. Here we are at halftime. Let's go out and put this one away so that we don't have to work so hard the next time we play them. That's the whole idea. And we want to move up and get a win at least because we need the money. We want to move up in the Champions League to get more money that comes with it. That's what this is all about. We need to get the money as much as we can and then get some sponsorship money. Here's Ronaldo winning this. Ronaldo up to Messi. Messi with the excellent pass to Pele, and Pele just can't get his foot onto it. Breitner to Ronaldo. You see the way that Messi sort of slowed that down and got everybody off balance? That was genius, absolute genius. Here's Eriksson with a free kick, and it's for Figueroa, and that is off the top crossbar. That should have been in. Fortunately, we have enough guys back that there's not a counterattack. Instead, that sort of ends the highlight, but now they have a free kick of their own, and that is off the side netting. We'll give it another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll make a substitution. Breitner to De Vici over to Charlton. Bobby over to Eriksson. And it's just a little bit too slow by Eriksson, but that was good by our defender to get in front of that, and Best ends up winning this in the end. Looking, I think it's at Edwards who we're going to have to take off. Is Edwards or De Vici? I'm having a hard time seeing which one has the poor rating. Eriksson lumps it forward, looking for Ronaldo, ends up back with Breitner, and that shot's not troubling anybody. It'll be out for a goal kick, and we're going to get here to 60 minutes really soon, and here we go. Which one is this here? No, it's De Vici who's having the bad match, and we'll put Martinez on. Edwards actually having a pretty good match, so we'll keep him on. Charlton not really doing much. We'll leave him on, though, because I'd feel really bad if I took off a guy I substituted on. Ronaldo passes to Breitner. Breitner back to Ronaldo. Over to Messi. Messi to Breitner. And Breitner's fouled. That is a penalty, and that means Messi will take it. Messi came into the team on the as long as on the condition that I would name him a penalty taker. So that will be Messi here taking the penalty. And I'm pretty sure that's him. Let's see. Yes, it is Lionel Messi, the 18-year-old, who shoots that one in. And that's goal number, I don't know what this is, 8 of the season, I guess, for him. So, but he had some with Barcelona beforehand. 2-0 for United. And Messi wants to get those goals. And I can't remember if we promised him any money if he gets goals or not. We probably did. This is why we're going into a lot of debt and hopefully not administration, but we'll see what happens. There's a good chance that might happen. Breitner wins that over to Pele down to Charlton. Usually in Football Manager, if you win, you'll stay out of administration. Charlton's shot just doesn't do it. Usually if you win, you can stay out of administration, but I don't know if that's going to be the case here, and we'll see what happens. We're playing with a whole bunch of additional files and stuff, so something might be a little bit messed up in that sense. Yashin's able to grab this one out of the air like he's pulling the apple off of the tree, and it is still 2-0 for us, which is very fortunate for us because Kolomwani was behind everybody and was en route to score. But fortunately, we were able to get somebody in front of that one and stop the worst from happening. De Vici doesn't look like he's all that happy, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to get too upset with him if we win. Charlton over to Eriksson, back to Edwards. Over to Martinez in the end, to Charlton, and is forward looking for Messi. Can't quite find him. That's the thing. You always wonder. I mean, we know that what's his name? De Vici is a consistent player, but sometimes you do wonder about consistency when you see guys suddenly have a bad match for no apparent reason. Edwards looks like he's trying to get himself sent off, but he wins it with no foul. Ronaldo to Breitner, over to Figueroa. Figueroa lumps this forward for Messi, and Messi's shot is deflected and it's out for a corner. So Messi trying again to get another goal, and I love watching Messi with this Legends of the Beautiful Game database. He's just so good, and he's so awesome, and he's in there trying to score everything, and he's playing defense, and he's doing everything he needs to be doing. And you thought here for a second he was going to get another one, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. It's just in part because we're against really stiff competition. I mean, the Champions League and the actual Premier League are just really, really tough at this stage. And that's lump forward for Pele, who doesn't quite get there. Figueroa, though, wins it to Breitner to Edwards. Up to Ronaldo. No, it's not to him, but he goes back to win it to Figueroa again, to Edwards. Edwards to Figueroa. Right side, Breitner, Messi, Ronaldo, Figueroa, and Messi was running up ahead and looked like he was going to the promised land for pay dirt. Here's Messi now over to Breitner, and that I thought was in for a second, but no, that was knocked away and out for a corner. So here's another far post corner for us. Eriksson lumps this forward, looking for Ronaldo, and that's out for another corner, so they will change positions. You can always tell which one Ronaldo is. He's the tall one. He's going to be near post, so we're going to have everybody stand up there. And looking for Figueroa, and they can't quite get to him. Best, however, knocks this back to Eriksson. Eriksson avoids the tackle nimbly, passes this back, and there's no one there. I'm not sure what happened to the rest of our players. They just sort of stayed back and watched, so that's something we'll have to work on in training. We need to have players up there so that we can maintain possession, because it was a good pass back, but we had 6 Atalanta players and no red shirts. So go figure that one out. And we've tried for the interception, and we've let Mulani get behind us, but fortunately Leviashin is able to get the shot when it comes and catches it. Eriksson now with a free kick. Forward looking for Pele, can't get it to him, but Ronaldo in the back wins this. Edwards to Figueroa. Over to Breitner. Breitner lumps this all the way back to Leviashin. We will start this again. Left side now to Martinez to Eriksson. We don't waste a lot of time starting it up again, by the way. Best up to Charlton, who's wide open, and he shoots and scores. He's never going to miss that one. 3-0 for United, and that makes it easy. This is the sort of statement that we wanted to make in this match. We wanted to get ahead quickly. We wanted to have a large lead. We wanted to make sure that they knew that they were going to have to win by a huge margin at their own house if they were going to get past us, and they're going to have to face a lot of the same players. Now, we don't know what's going to happen to Maradona. Hopefully, he's not out for too long. He's had, I think, a couple of short injuries already. And, that's Charlton, who read that center back and saw that he was out of position, and there was nothing he could do about it. 3-0 for United. That's probably going to be the final score. We do have another offensive corner. Eriksson looking near post, and it doesn't quite get to our players. Back with Best. And Best moves around a screen, looks almost like a basketball play over to Breitner. Breitner finds Ronaldo, and that should have been in. Boy, that's on the post, and it just sort of sits there. It's like somebody hit a golf ball. Breitner forward over to Pele. Pele gets space and scores. It's been a while since we've seen him score, hasn't it? 4-0 now, and Pele gets in there. I say it's been a while. He scored actually 2 days ago. I remember that wasn't a spectacular goal like this one was. And Pele looks really, really good at the moment, and he just wins space and says, well, if nobody's going to guard me, I'm going to shoot. And that's kind of the way that he works. 4-0 for United, and that's going to be the end here. So another minute of injury time was added, I guess, or something, and that's the end of the match. We won this one hands down, no question about it. 2.37 the XG, but 4-0 the final score, 52% of the possession, and we had all the shots and we had all the fun. And we will see you tomorrow. I'll talk with you again with another game. Bye.